And if you don't have everything straight, you better make sure that you have your relationship with God. And as this guy was talking to him, he had, he reminded me of myself how I used to be a long time ago. When somebody used to talk to me about Jesus, I would try to blow it off because I'd be like, you blowing my high. I'm high as a kite right now. You talking to me about Jesus, I ain't trying to hear that right now. But even though I needed it, even though I was struggling, even though I couldn't sleep at night, even though I didn't even know if I was going to make it to the next day. But I act and played it up like I had everything together. So why did I bring this up? So many times, y'all, we look at people like that. That guy looked at this guy like he done lost his doggone mind. Come on here talking about Jesus is coming soon. See, we look at them and not us, but the world counts at it and looks at it as, that's crazy. I did. I was like, come on, man, can you just kind of go way back there? Or, like, for example, I didn't look at it like this when I knew I needed. PC and them came in there, but there was something that was on them that I knew I needed. I knew I couldn't get it nowhere else. And what's weird is he would not talk to me about getting saved. Now, this got something to do with play up or stay average. He said a certain word to me that was like, look, there's a greater purpose on your life. You've been searching all your life to find out what that purpose is. I think today is the day. He just said those words, and those words resonated with my heart. And when he left out, I went to a concert, and I could not smoke weed like I used to because I was like, I smelled it, and I was like, I don't want to smoke no more. They had drank, and they had all the women and stuff, and I was like, I don't want to do that no more. Man, if I could just get back to Alexandria, because I left Alexandria and went to Beaumont, Texas, and say, if I can just return from this concert, I ain't never doing this no more. There was something he said to me that made me play up. There's something that they said to me that made me be aware that there is something bigger and greater inside of me that was not average. See, so many times there's people around us, and we try to fit in, but we're not designed to fit in. Love causes us to stand out. Who we are causes us to stand out. I was talking to another guy. He said, man, I could tell your energy. I could tell there's something about your energy. He said that, D. Will said that about PC. He said, I could just tell his energy. Y'all, unsaved people will know when you got energy glistening and it's beaming. Because they know their energy ain't glistening and beaming. But when he came in here, his energy, he left out of here and his energy was beaming. See, it's like this. When a fire starts, it might start small, but as soon as it connects to something else, it gets bigger. That fire explodes, that fire gets bigger, and then it starts connecting. So when you're around people, do not try to keep your energy dormant. Play up and start talking to people. Play up and start saying, look, this is your time. See, people want you to talk normal. They want you to sound well, everybody, it's just hard out here. It's just, man, I'm going through the by and by. I ain't going to talk like that. That's normal talk. Anybody can talk like that. But what about talking about something that you can't see with your natural eyes, but you see it in the spiritual, and you're like, hey, I see it. I see it's bigger than I see something big right now. See, people say, well, you're lying. No, I ain't. I'm saying what Daddy say about me. See, when PC talk about getting in the mirror and talking to yourself, oh, man, no, I don't know about all that. You better do it because your life depends on it. You better do it because your life depends on it. See, our lives right now where we at in this state of mind, it depends on us to See, our lives right now where we at in this state of mind, it depends on us to talk over ourselves and to talk over other people. I had a talk with my daughter, and we was talking, and it was things that she was like, Dad, I didn't know that. See, my daughter is the type of person there, she reminds me of myself. She would watch supernatural videos. Like, what do I mean by, like, she would watch stuff like Supernatural, the show Supernatural, and she would watch Twilight and things like that because it makes us see, hey, there's another arena. There's something bigger about this. I want to do what they do. I say, do you know, when I got saved, I realized there was something that I always wanted. The enemy had me thinking that the devil was big, I'm big, and God was small. Had me thinking that, oh, God, everybody that served the Lord, they must be poor. Everybody that serve the Lord, they just go to church on Sunday and they live hell on Monday through Saturday. That's how he had me thinking. So guess what? I ain't never want to go to no church. I ain't want to do that. So when I met PC and them and they said, we're going to come rap, I remember him sitting in my mama's living room. He said, no, I want you to rap it. I'm like, PC, I don't know about this. I just came out the club. I don't know about rapping like this. But I knew, I said, if I do it, I remember y'all listen to me. And this got to do with playing up. I want y'all to take notes. Because this is the way Jesus did it too. He didn't come like you thought he was coming. He didn't even come for the people you thought he was going to reach. I'm going to keep my mouth quiet on it. He didn't even come for the people you thought he was going to reach. He let you know I didn't come for them. I came for them, but guess what? They didn't even want to receive him. They didn't even see him as the Messiah. They didn't even, look, they didn't even see him as the Savior. They didn't even see him as the one that got what you need. They didn't even see him as that. So the other people, it's weird because, not weird, but watch this. The people that he didn't come for was the ones that saw him as the one I need him. Don't get it twisted. The people that the world tried to count out is the ones that your daddy counting in. Don't get it twisted. Oh, man, he's so far on them drugs. You better get him because guess what? That right there is the next boy that's going to turn a revolution for the kingdom. See, I didn't never know. I knew it was something attached big to my life, but I just didn't never know. But the more that I realized, man, I am one that's going to cause a revolution in this world. We are part of a body that's going to cause a revolution in this world. We ain't an Alexandria-based business. We are a kingdom business. Did y'all hear what I just said? I want you to hear good. We are not a Alexandria. Did I say business? Yes. We are not an Alexandria-based business. We are a kingdom business. We ain't here just to stay in Alexandria. Man, this thing is global. Man, we causing a revolution in the whole world. Nobody, listen to me, nobody talks about God as love and he's not mad at you. He not blessing you based on you do right, so he gonna bless you. You do wrong, you going to hell. It don't work like that. So when we come talking something different, we cause a revolution. Y'all, listen to me. We cause a revolution because it's a simple fact. Everybody that go to church, that's sitting up in there on Sundays and Wednesdays, in the Baptist church, in the Pentecostal church, in the whatever church, Lutheran, whoever it is, they only know God is one thing. You do wrong, you go to hell. You do good, you get blessed. You do wrong, you go to hell. You do good, you get blessed. That's the law. That's why the ones, when he came for them, they couldn't receive him. That's why the ones that he didn't come for saw him as grace. Y'all, hey, it's so fired up in this place. I was talking, me and my wife was talking. Do you understand when they say, listen to me, Jeff, if you, let's say, you my son, and I say, you are in my will to have everything that I have. I'm going to give you my house, all the money I got, because you are in my will. What has to happen to me for you to receive that? I have to die. What did you do to receive? Position yourself to receive that. It's there for you. You just said, hey, Jeff Cooper, David left this in your will. Somebody brings it to you. Jesus died and said, I left you a will. I left you a new covenant. I left you a promise. The way you receive it, you receive him. The will of God is when you receive him and everything in his promises, even his authority. Even his authority. He said, I've given you authority. The same way it was in the beginning. Can't nothing on this planet stop you. Your voice is the voice that I gave you to have authority. Your voice is the voice that I have given you to cause a new covenant based on everything Jesus did. Everything he did. Play up or stay average. With what he did, I can't stay average. What do I have to do? I got to position myself so I can receive what he did. Daddy, how do I position? I receive you. Show me. Teach me. Everything that you have given me, I receive it. And then I got to go get that thing. Because it could be, your house can be right here, Jeff. And I'm going to move it back. But if you still sitting there, you think you're going to get it? Even though it's in the will, you still got to get it. Even though he gave you his promises, you still got to get it. People say, man, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Lord's willing. Well, I know my God is willing. I don't know who your Lord is. See that right there? Why I see you next Sunday, Lord will. Well, I know what the Lord's will is. The Lord's will is for me to prosper. The Lord's will is for me to have a long life. The Lord's will is for me to live in divine health. The Lord's will sure ain't for me to die tomorrow. That's for some of them folks that think God take you home. God don't take you home. Love does not delight in evil. Love always wins. Let's play up.
Hey, cut the cameras out. Cut the cameras out. Thank you. Cut it off. We're not doing live. Okay, good. Look.